eyewitness
It started from the back.
to fire.
It started sparking.
I noticed a big plume of smoke,
And you know what they say, where there's smoke,
flames everywhere,
half the city's firefighters.
and it just consumed the building instantly.
And then
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
a massive fire destroys a little piece of Milwaukee history.
Despite the efforts of 150 firefighters, a turn-of-the-century building collapsed under the intense flames of a 5-alarm fire.
Fox 6's Jenna Sachs live near the scene at 13th and Street tonight. Jenna.
Well, this fire has actually been out for hours now, but as you can see, police are still on scene. The fire department tells us one reason this fire was so hard to put out is because the building is rather old. We learned tonight that it had actually been built in 1890. A neighborhood grocery at 1227 West Vliet in Milwaukee meets its fiery end.
When I seen my boss run, I run. That's what made me run. So everybody got out of there safely.
Smoke escapes through the bricks and boarded up windows of upstairs apartments before the building collapses beneath the flames. In the midst of 90-degree heat, firefighters say the age of the building made problems even worse.
First of all, you're not going to have modern fire suppression systems like sprinklers or anything.
Firefighters say these boarded up old buildings are harder to ventilate and their compartmentalized layouts harder for firefighters to navigate. There's even more fuel for the fire.
I know there's a heavy fire load just by the construction of the building. There's a lot of wood involved in building that 100 years ago.
From its records, the Milwaukee Public Library pulls a picture of the building from 1979, much as it looked before the fire, and a picture of its street, likely from the 1920s. The tower of the building that burned is seen in the background.
It was really a kind of a commercial center there.
That tower seen collapsing on Wednesday represented turn-of-the-century architecture.
Queen Anne style it's a well-known architectural style, and so you know, a real loss.
And the library was also able to tell us that this building that went down was actually built for just $8,000 back in 1890. Today, the value of the damage is more than $90,000. We should also mention that 3 firefighters did receive minor injuries today. They're expected to be okay. And for one firefighter here today, this fire did have some personal historical significance. We'll have that story coming up at 10 o'clock. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Jenna Sachs, Fox 6 News.
Okay, I'll see you at 10. We'll see you at 10. Thanks, Jenna. Well, that massive fire is happening.